What is going on, lads, and welcome to a little bit of a different video. You guys absolutely loved the crazy kits the other day, so I've decided to do another video similar to that, and this time we're going to be looking at some concept designs for cards for FIFA 15 Ultimate Team. There's a few in here, and I really like the one that I use, and I'm going to show you guys that. It's not the most well-made one, but we are going to take a look at some of the good points of it. And then we've got two pro runs that have been made by a guy who is absolutely awesome at GFX. His link will be at the top of the description. Daily Render, his name is. If you guys want any pictures, you want to go and see the awesome stuff he's designed, if you're a YouTuber yourself and you want some GFX doing graphics, whatever you want to call it, go and check that guy out. Give him a follow on Twitter. His work is absolutely awesome. And basically all this stuff in that video is from him. As well, lads, if you want to go and get yourself some coins to carry on playing FIFA 14, there's a link down in the description as well to UT coins for you. Use the discount code AJ3 and you get yourself 100k for about £2, which is awesome. But let's take a look at these cards, and you can see there we've already got the absolutely beautiful background designed by Daily Render, and we're going to bring up the cards that I actually use and designed. Well, I didn't design the cards, I made these cards is what I'm saying out of the template. I got the template off the EA forums, and I got the gold template that you can see there, which I have made a Messi out of. And then I went and designed, or rather I changed it from the gold. I had to do all sorts of crazy colour and stuff to get it to go to silver, and then to bronze there with Januzaj and Akinfenwa. Now, these aren't the most amazingly professional looking cards. They're kind of a little bit bland, the colour in them. You'll see with Daily Renders in a minute, is like got all the shines on and all stuff like that, and it looks really good, like they could actually be in the game. These ones are a little bit simpler, and you guys, some of you absolutely love them, and some of you absolutely hate them. So I thought I'd walk through the different points about them, and maybe what could be moved into other cards in FIFA 15 that would be really, really good. So the first massive thing that you guys hate, and we're going to just get that straight out of the way, is the badge and the chemistry styles. How good would it be if they were swapped around? I'm not going to lie to you, I have done it and I've tried it out myself. Moving the chemistry style down to the bottom suits the card so well and it looks awesome. But moving the badge to the top right there opposite the flag looks absolutely horrendous. That's why I always have the badge at the bottom, because even though the chemistry style looks better at the bottom, it looks absolutely awful. So I've just got to leave the badge down there, because otherwise it looks even worse than it does anyway. Maybe the guys at EA, if they did have a card design like this where you've got the flag in one corner and the badge in the other, could work out some awesome way to do it, because maybe changing the shape of each badge or something like that, that it imprints into the card. I'm not too sure. I am absolutely awful at graphics myself, so I couldn't do that for you guys. But in future, like if EA do it or they choose something like this, maybe that would look really, really good. The thing that I absolutely love about these cards is not only the massive picture of the players, like some of the pictures that you have on FIFA 14 are absolutely horrific. Like they've just took them off Google and photoshopped them out. If you could get actual decent pictures, you can see Akinfenwa looks a bit funny, and that's because he could only get a tiny little bust of him off Google. He's got a massive head on him and stuff like that. But then Messi and the Januzaj ones off the official FIFA website from the World Cup, and they are really good quality pictures, and they just look really good. Like some of the players in FIFA, like I said, look terrible on their cards, but then ones are like professionally done and look absolutely awesome. The other thing that I love about these cards is the bars that show the stats. Now, we can all look at a card, and some of you hate that they're going down rather than the 3 sets next to each other. You've got 6 of them in a row. You do get used to that. That is just with time, like cards always change, and you will get used to it. And if you look back at the FIFA 12 cards, you would think that they looked weird and stuff like that. The thing that I absolutely love about these ones is the bars that represent the stats. You don't have to sit there and think, Akinfenwa's got 59 shooting and 73 heading, so I need to be able to cross it in. You can literally just glance at the card, and you can see that the bar for his heading, I've only done them roughly, but obviously if they were actually in the game, they would be done perfectly accurately, is absolutely massive, and that is his strongest stat. You can look at Messi and see that he's got almost perfect dribbling. You can look at Januzaj and see his strength, a pace and dribbling and stuff, and that's just really good for me. I think that's a brilliant thing, the visual representation, and maybe that is something that they could add in with the other different card types, because obviously it's going to be slightly more professionally made. No disrespect to the guy who's made these, if he sees it, the guy in the EA forum. It's an absolutely brilliant template and I use it, but it could look a little bit better, and that is what we're going to take a look at with our second design. So let's move on and take a look at Daily Render's first one, and it is this one. It's taken the hexagonal usual design of FIFA and changed it to a swirl one instead, and I do actually kind of like it. I'm a little bit on the fence, as it seems like all of the stuff at the top is sort of just stuck on the card. It doesn't really have a place, because usually it goes in the different hexagons and stuff like that, whereas it's sort of Messi's just written there and his position's just written in next to it and stuff. Do you know what? I think you guys know what I mean. It doesn't really look like everything's got a place, but it does look absolutely awesome. Maybe they could spice it up a little bit, maybe emboss some of the places, so where he's got the name Messi, there could be like an indented bit in like a circular rectangle thing, a curved rectangle, and that would look good. Maybe they could put another circle for his 94 and a circle for his centre forward, and just make the stuff that's on the card stand out a little bit. I'm not too sure. I think these ones look really cool, and I think they do look slightly more professional, or a lot more professional than the ones from before, although there is things that are positive and negative for both of them. If we then move on then to my favourite design out of the ones that I have got, it is once again another one by Daily Render, and these ones are my favourite out of all of them. It's very, very similar to this year's card, which I think makes it the most likely one to be in FIFA 15, or to be very similar to this in FIFA 15. And I just really enjoy the fact that he's changed. Instead of having the badge just squashed underneath, he's changed that to the background of the card instead. So it's always been a little bit plain. The legends do have that weird hexagon legendy thing that goes behind them, but otherwise, apart from that, it's a little bit bland behind the players. So this time they took the flags and put them there, and it does actually work quite well. That bronze one with the Italy flag looks absolutely awesome. The Belgian flag looks pretty good. There may be some flags that would be quite difficult to do, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference with them, like the Croatia flag. The way you can tell it's the Croatia flag is that little thing in the middle, and maybe it would be behind Modric's head, but it doesn't seem to be with the Argentina one with that little sun thing behind Messi, and it does actually look pretty good. These are my favourite ones, but I would love to know what your guys' favourite ones is, so pop that down in the comments. And if you know any better card templates than these, please do link them to me as well. I would love to hear what you guys think and any other feedback you've got on these cards as well. But I just thought I'd show you to them. These are two absolutely awesome concepts, and I really like some of the ideas from the first one. And maybe if you could combine them all, it would make the perfect FIFA 15 cards. But that is going to be where we're going to leave this video, lads. I hope you have enjoyed it. Like I said, leave your feedback, what you think, and let me know what your favourite of all these card types is. Apart from that, lads, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.